Hello, the topic for today is writing an email describing people. First of all, let's deal with a rubric analysis. Read the first part. How's your new school? Have you made any new friends? What does he or she look like? What is he or she like? Look at the underlined words that are the so-called key words. Let's answer these questions together. What are you going to write? You might have guessed that you have to write a description of someone. What should you include in your piece of writing? From the keywords, we have to write about the appearance and the personality of the person we are describing. Opening and closing remarks are phrases that are used to start and end an email. Look at the list of phrases. How is it going? Hope you're okay. And how are you doing are opening remarks. While thanks for your email, gotta go now, I'd better get going, and email me soon are closing ones. As you might have noticed, these are part of the informal register of writing. We have a model here. Let's read together. Dear Penny, how are you? Just dropping you a line to tell you how I'm getting on at my new school. I've made friends with one of my classmates. His name's Charlie and he's great fun. Charlie's tall and slim, with short spiky brown hair. He's got a pale complexion and bright blue eyes. He's quite handsome and dresses casually in jeans and trainers. Charlie is a very kind person who's always ready to help others. He can be a bit arrogant at times though, and doesn't always listen to what I say. I'm really glad I've met Charlie. He's made all the difference to being at new school. Write back soon. Love, Anna. Informal style. As you might have guessed, the email we just read was written in an informal style. But how to understand that the style is informal? The style of writing is said to be informal if the words used are common and everyday words and the structure is casual and friendly. Read this. Which of the sentences might be true about the Anna's email we just read? Anna's email is informal because it contains everyday language. Yes, it was true. Short verb forms or contractions. It's true. Long sentences. There were no long sentences in the Anna's email. Omissions of personal pronouns. Yes, it was true. And simple linking words. It was true. That's why Anna's email was informal one. What are these linking words? They join one idea to another, and they help the reader to understand better the piece of writing. In English, we have two types of linkers. First of all, they are words that are used in the middle of the sentence that join two clauses, such as and, but, because, so, etc. Also, there are words or phrases that are put at the beginning of the sentence, and they usually are followed by a comma, such as however, therefore, in addition, finally, etc. Now let's see the plan how to write an informal email. First of all, we start with dear plus your friend's first name, and then we have the introduction. In the first paragraph, you greet your friend and say who you are going to describe and when and where you met with him or her. In the main body, there are two paragraphs. In the second paragraph, you describe the person's physical appearance and clothes, while in the third paragraph, you describe the person's personality, giving supporting details and examples, which are a very important part of the description. And in the conclusion, that is paragraph 4, you write your feelings about this person or comments and tell your friend to keep in touch with you. Mind here the expression to keep in touch is again informal style. Useful language. Some expressions or phrases we use while writing an informal email. In the opening remarks, we have I first met and he or she has been my friend for a period of time. When we describe physical appearance and clothes, we might use these expressions. While the personality that answers the question what is he or she like, we have the verb to be or has, followed by the characteristics. And in the end, we have feelings or comment about the person using these expressions. It's great fun to be with him or her, the person you are describing, and I'm glad to have him or her as my friend. To practice at home, imagine that you just moved to a new neighborhood. Write an email to your friend describing the new friend you've made. You have to write between 140 and 190 words, and my advice is to follow the plan and use the phrases we just mentioned. This was all for today. I want to thank you for your attention.